Merci à vous.
Thank you all.
Voilà.
There we go.
Voilà.
There we go.
Mes chers compatriotes,
My fellow countrymen,
aujourd'hui, dimanche 23 avril,
today,
le
Sunday,
peuple de France s'est
April
exprimé.
23rd, the French people have spoken.
Alors que notre pays traverse un moment inédit de
Our
son
country
histoire,
is going through
marqué par le
unprecedented
terrorisme,
times in its history,
les
marked
défis
by
économiques, les
terrorism,
souffrances sociales,
economic
et l'urgence
crisis,
écologique.
social suffering, ecological
répondu de la plus belle
urgency.
manière.
And the answer is
En allant
brilliant.
voter.
The answer was to go and vote massively.
Il a décidé
The people
de me
decided
porter en tête
to
au
take
premier
me
tour de ce scrutin.
on to the second round of presidential elections.
Je mesure l'honneur et l'insigne
I am humbled by
responsabilité
this.
qui ainsi me
This is a tremendous responsibility
Je veux
thrust
ici ce
upon
soir
me.
saluer les autres candidats présents.
I want to take advantage of this opportunity to present my greetings to all the other candidates.
Nathalie Arthaud,
Nathalie
François
Arthaud,
Asselineau,
François Lasminot, Jacques Cheminade, François Fillon,
Nicolas Dupont-Aignan,
Nicolas Dupont-Aignan,
Benoît Hamon,
Benoît Hamon,
Jean Lassalle,
Jean Lassalle,
Jean-Luc Mélenchon,
Jean-Luc
et
Mélenchon,
Philippe Poutou.
and Philippe Poutou.
Merci à vous de les avoir tous et toutes applaudis.
Thank you all for having applauded all of them now.
Cela nous
This
ressemble.
is exactly what you should have done, what you're doing. It looks like what we should be doing.
Je sais la déception de celles et ceux qui les soutenaient.
I know that
Et
those who supported those candidates are very disappointed. They're very disappointed themselves, and I should like to thank Benoît Hamon and François Fillon for already having said that they would vote for me on the second round and called upon their voters to do so as well.
À tous ceux qui, depuis avril 2016, m'ont accompagné,
Since April 2016, many of you have been with me, and you have created with me my movement En Marche,
en une année,
forward.
nous avons changé le visage
And let me tell
de
you
la
this,
politique.
in 1 year, we've entirely changed the French political situation.
Le sentiment profond
The deep-seated feeling,
qui a toujours porté
age-old feeling that has always pushed our people forward, the commitment to the country,
ont emporté.
the collective interest over division, this is what has won tonight.
Je n'oublierai jamais
I shall never
la
forget
volonté opiniâtre,
the
l'énergie exigeante
tremendous energy and determination that thousands of you have shown in order for this
partout en France.
to come true.
Vous avez pris
Everywhere in
votre part au
France,
destin national.
you took your own national destiny into your hands.
Ce n'était pas un rêve,
You showed that having hope for the country is not a dream.
acharnée et bienveillante.
It is a true manifestation of a deep-seated will.
Vous avez donné vos jours,
You have devoted yourself to this day and night.
vous avez donné vos nuits. Ce soir,
And so tonight,
mes amis,
my dear friends,
je vous le dois.
I owe that to you. And I'm all too aware of this. It's up to you now to carry on this determined struggle. Never give up. Never forget these months during which you actually changed the face of our country. Remain what you have been so far, determined, demanding. The path ahead is your path. Already beginning tonight, I must go beyond that and bring all the French people together. But I will never be far from you. And I will always be in need of you. To the millions of French men and women who voted for me, I should like to say thank you. I want to say that I know precisely what task lies ahead for me. And I ponder the path ahead very seriously. This election has opened the door to optimism, to a new path for hope, for Europe, for the world. To my own, I say thank you. To all those who are here and those who are no longer here. Because one never does anything well if one forgets who one is and where one comes from. So, to all my family, to Bridget, always present, and even more so, without her, I wouldn't have gone far. Henceforth, my friends, it's up to me now to rally our people together even more, so that starting tomorrow, already we do what we can in order to make sure that 15 days from now, we'll be in a position to run the country. Over the past few months, I have heard, and even today, I have heard some people expressing doubt, anger, the fear of the people of France, the fact that they want to change so badly. And this is why tonight, the two major parties that have been governing France for over 30 years have been discarded. And so tonight, I wish to speak to all the citizens of France, of the France here, on the European continent, and overseas. I know what your expectations are, and I wish 2 weeks from now to become your president. The president of all the peoples of France, the president of the patriots, confronted with the threat of nationalism. A president who protects, who transforms, who builds. A president who makes it possible for those who wish to create, to innovate, to reform, to start new things, to do so more easily and more rapidly. A president who helps those who have less, who are more fragile, or who have been upset by life, through work, education, health, solidarity.
J'ai entendu vos aspirations à l'alternance véritable.
I have heard your expectations for a true change, for true democracy, for ecological and economic change, in order to build a future of a stronger France in a Europe that is a protecting Europe. For this, I need your vote and I need your trust. I shall endeavor, my dear fellow countrymen, in the 2 weeks ahead to make sure that together we can bring as many people together rallying around my candidacy. The strength of that rally will be essential to preside and to govern. The challenge, starting tonight, is not to vote against somebody. The challenge is going to be to break away to the very end, away from a system that has been incapable of actually answering the problems besetting this country for more than 30 years already. The challenge is therefore to start writing a whole new page in the political history of our country, and to make sure that everyone with justice and with efficiency will be able to play the role that is theirs in France and in Europe. That is our challenge. And that is why, my fellow countrymen, I want already to start building a majority for the government and to undertake a new transformation. It will be made up of new faces, made up of new talents, and everyone will find a role to play in it. I will not be asking those who come and join me, where do you come from? Or whether they agree with me. The only thing I want from them is that they go ahead with me to liberate work, to have a new schooling system, to make it possible for everybody to move forward in a society, whatever their background, and to relaunch European construction. That is the only thing I'll be asking from them. Take already, starting tonight, all the risk that you must take to come with me and start joining me in the parliamentary majority that I shall start putting together already starting tomorrow. So, my dear fellow Frenchmen and women, you've done it. You've done it. You have shown that in our country, nothing was written in advance. You are the face of newness. You are that new face of French hope, the new face that 15 days from now, I would want to see triumphant.
Mes chers concitoyens,
my fellow citizens, there are not many Frances. There's only one France, our France, the France of patriots, in a Europe that protects her citizens and that we're going to have to rebuild. It's a huge task ahead of us, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready side by side with you. The struggle to be worthy, to lead our country, begins tonight, and we shall win it. Long live the Republic. Long live France.